How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another Flock Nest. For the first time, I'm going to be watching the gameplay of Flock Nest while I commentate, so this is all live, no editing to it, just gonna go with this. I decided to play Battlefront, and I didn't get to play Boba Fett this time. I played Han Solo because I played Boba Fett the game before, and I didn't have as good as a game as this one, but, you know, we deal with it. I'm still pretty good as him, and you will enjoy this. But today I just kind of wanted to talk about how things have been lately. So, recently I uploaded a new video and it's doing great again. I've done a bunch of other Flock Nest where we keep talking about these things of self-improvement and getting better and being persistent and trying to be the best version of yourself. And I look back at some of those again, and I've been on a roll with it. I've just been trying to do better, build habits, be more persistent with what I'm doing. And I'm starting to notice things are getting vastly better. But I learned a new lesson with this recent video I did, where I kind of feel nothing, but I also feel very glad about it. You know, I don't want to sound ungrateful. I feel really good about its success. But it taught me a very big lesson on just having good expectations on why I truly like doing what I do. I think when the original Pixar video blew up, I made the video like, oh, loving what I do. And even now, I still love what I do, but I fell into traps of relapse. Okay, yeah, I fell into a little bit of a relapse on my own thoughts of that. I started getting addicted to numbers again. I started to get a little scared and paranoid about how things were going. And now, with things going all right again, I think I'm at a spot where I understand about being the most humble of what I'm doing. Which is funny because if any of you guys seen my Twitter or like things I do, it's all fucking fake. It's like a funny little character of being a narcissist and having an ego, but in reality, behind the scenes, everything has thought to it. You know, you put a lot of time into something, you don't want it to flop. That's not a thing you want. It's sad when that happens. And damn, dude, I got really scared recently, doing a bunch of stuff, questioning if it was even worth it and like if it goes right. And then it finally went right, and that's when I realized none of this matters really. Because if the video did bad, I would have got back up again, and I would have tried again, no matter what. It was all the same outcome. Which makes you question, why do I look at it like this way? Why do I see such a success and failure with what I do? Because you're always going to fail, dude. You're always going to fail and you're always going to succeed. It's the great tug of war. What goes up must come down. Things stabilize. You're always going to be in a really good spot and you're going to be in a really fucking bad spot. And you just need to accept that and fall in love with a different process. I'm falling in love with a whole different process of what I do because I had a discussion with another friend when we were talking about just things in life. Life is a struggle, dude. Everything is struggle. Here's the thing. If you're in school, if you have a job, if you have kids, if you do YouTube, if you do anything, the whole life itself, being a human being in the world, is all about persistence, resilience, and discipline, no matter what. You're going to have responsibilities you're going to have to do. You're going to have deadlines you have to hit. You're going to have to be uncomfortable. But if you could fall in love with the uncomfortability, if you could enjoy those really hard moments, anything you do, either it's creative or like manufacturing jobs or being a cog in a machine of some type of process, you will be the most effective way just by having that type of mindset. Falling in love with the process, not the results. Because results, once again, I said, go up and down no matter what. I'm winning right now. I'm winning today. Things are going my way. But things are not going to go my way, and if I get so obsessed over victory and defeat, you just don't move, no matter what. If something goes wrong, you take a step forward. If something goes good and amazing, you don't get caught into it, you take a step forward. You constantly have to move. We are just like sharks. If sharks fucking go still, they die, right? It's like, even in the animal kingdom, like orcas, man, they might get the fucking best score, get the most tasty seal, but you're going to have to do it tomorrow because you're going to get hungry. You know, you're going to be hungry every day. Things reset. The clock resets. Time resets. So right now, things are going great. If I sit here and I look at it for a month and I look at the numbers and things get in my head, I go complacent. I get complacent. You know, I don't do anything. And that's just how I want to change my output on, like, everything I do now. So, like, I just want to love the process of everything. Because outside of YouTube, I think this way with everything, man. It sucks to do something a lot and get no progress, because that's all we want in everything we do. We just want fast progress. Fast progress is nice. In our brains, it makes us feel like we're doing better. You know, if you're going to the gym a lot, if you're staying on track and, you know, having to wait weeks and weeks and weeks, but then you finally get that moment where it's like 4 weeks have gone by and you've just been tunnel visioning. You have just been turning your brain off, and then you see those results. Same thing with this shit, dude. I swear to, if you just turn your brain off and you like the feeling of being uncomfortable with what you're doing, you know, make a bunch of fucking songs, improve every time, do a bunch of things, you know, just gun down that one path of like get everything finished, and then take some time, you know, because this, once again, everything needs a balance. If you overwork yourself, you're gonna get burnt out maybe or not be as proficient. You have to pace yourself on the things you do, because you just need to, man. Because fuck, I got in some really bad cycles of just getting really defeated by small things just because I felt things weren't going good. I even felt that recently where it's just like, oh, what goes up must come down. Shit, I'm sick, I'm sorry. But if you stop fearing the results of everything, you get like you're at peace, you know? Like, life is great, dude. I sometimes forget life is great because I just think of so many different ways to make myself miserable. How to be unhappy, you know? Everything's a sacrifice. To do stuff and to be on track, to try to be the best version of yourself, it's going to take, you know, you're going to have to pick and choose. I have so many friends who are in college who also have to manage jobs and manage social lives and maybe manage a bunch of stuff. And it's difficult. It's difficult to have all those spinning plates. And then not only just have those spinning plates, but now you have to try to be the best version on all of them. It's impossible. You know, you got to pick 2 of those plates and then try to be the best in that little situation. But even then, everything's going to fail. We have to fail as people. Failure makes success way more enjoyable. It makes it way more, like, fulfilling as well. You need that type of stuff. So, I don't know, I tried to be happy about this new victory, but I thought about what it took to get there. And I made my most recent video in a situation of kind of panic, but also to like prove it to myself, where it's like, okay, I won't be defeated. I'm gonna try again, and then now I'm rewarded for that behavior. And it's probably messed me up for life now of how I'm gonna think about stuff, because you never know what's right around the corner. You might be in a really fucking most fucked up spot of anything ever, but there's always something, dude. I'm telling you. Like, and even to the more deep stuff, even if you apply this to life, if you think life is empty or things are fucking horrible and you hate everything, you don't know what's around the corner, man. You could be the most lonely fucking depressed person, and you meet a person you never even knew existed. The idea of them, their name, you didn't even know they existed in this world, and you find them just on the whim of one thing that entered your mind. Hey, I want to go to the store today. And you meet someone, and that causes a chain reaction and a spiral. You never know. So just in everything, it's always just about 1 foot forward and not getting too caught up in those cycles. Just think about it. Think about how much is going to be different from now. Even you watching this video. Even me talking in this fucking video. I have the whole next year compared to this year. And how much have I done in this year already? Dude, I started this year off in a bad spot. But then I got better after, and now in the span of 4 months of just changing my mindsets, thinking different, being grateful of the grind instead of the results, thinking too much about money and whatever, like the ideas of validation, just falling in love with simply being a cog in the machine, being the cycle, like falling in love more with the creation than pretending. It changes your fucking life, because we have too many pretenders in the world right now, dude. There's some, like, in the field of YouTube, there's people I bet since 2020 who have not progressed at anything. They like to play YouTuber. They like to sit there and pretend that they're famous, or like fucking argue with like over nothing and pretend that they're something. But behind the scenes, they procrastinate. They don't do anything. They're fucking pretending. Too many people pretend in this world versus the others who will stay up till 7 in the morning and grind their fucking ass off and do the same repetitive task every day and flake on friends sometimes because they just want that piece of greatness. Those people are the people who are gonna fucking lead mindsets like that and inspire other people, because you see people think like this and it does rub off on you, man. If you surround yourself with good, like-minded people who have oriented goals, it's gonna make you a better person versus people who are just overly defeatist, have no faith in anything, and just think the worst of situations. If you live in constant states of negativity or hate or jealousy, it does nothing but pick at you and pick at you until you start to like wither away. You can't do that. You always have to think in types of ways of optimism. Think in realism too, but it benefits you way more to enjoy processes, to see like the stepping stones, to think about the future instead of either dreading the moment, living in the moment, or fearing chasing your own tail. With that though, guys, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.